Welcome everyone to Chess with TV, episode 131. Today is April 28th, 2015, and I'm the oldest I've ever been yet again. Wow. Shout out for surviving. Today we're announcing something pretty it's not really an announcement. We're changing the schedule slightly, so this is important news for you guys who like to watch on Saturday because we're no longer broadcasting on Saturday. Instead, we're broadcasting on Thursday. So there's not less Chess with TV. It's just a different time of the same amount of Chess with TV. Also, we're changing the time from 3 p.m. GMT to 6 p.m. GMT. So plus 3 hours. Now, you don't need to do the math. You just need to think plus 3 hours. For me, that means I no longer have to get up at 8 in the morning because I live on the Pacific coast of the United States. Instead, I can get up at 11 o'clock in the morning. Thumbs up. Most chess players do that anyway. So I'm excited to change the schedule. That means we're not broadcasting today in 3 hours, obviously, because we're broadcasting right now. So this is the last time at the old time. But then the next broadcast is moved forward because we don't have to wait till Saturday. We're going to broadcast on Thursday. And that's sign language for yes, let's do that. So I'm pretty excited to do that. Today, the episode name is pretty cryptic, 1 plus 3 greater than or equal to 2,000. Usually that's not evaluating to true, but today we're going to try to do that. We're setting a goal for ourselves yet again. Usually when I set a goal, I just fail. And so we're going to try to not fail, but we'll probably fail, but still we've got a goal. So there was a change on lichess.org recently. There was a change that made it the official people who control the universe. You know, they control like the LIBOR rates and the federal funds rate and how long a chess game it lasts. They changed it. It used to be 30 moves. They've now changed the definition of a chess game to 40 moves. These are powerful people indeed. So that means that if you've got a time increment of 3 seconds, it used to be, that's 3 seconds for 30 moves, and it was considered bullet chess, which is a certain rating classification for really, really, really fast chess. But now with the 40-move game, it's now considered Blitz chess, which is just really, really fast chess. And so now 1 plus 3 is considered Blitz. So that's what we're going to play. We're going to play 1 plus 3 chess, and then the greater than 2,000 is our rating. Let's go take a look. So here we are on, lichess.org, and look, I've got some challenges. Look, people can correctly understand the English words I'm speaking. That's fantastic. Hello, Flying Queen and Dan. So first, let's look at my rating and see what my Blitz rating is. I'm pushing the right button now. Blitz 1825. Guys, that's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. In fact, the only reason it's that low is because I had to play slow chess to play Blitz. But now with 1 plus 3, it's fast chess. So let's play Flying Queen because look how high his rating is, 1994. I don't want to waste my time with Dan because if I win, I get like half a point. But when I beat Flying Queen, I'm going to be up there. So no offense to you, Dan, but learn some chess and then we'll play. Okay, I'm just kidding. I actually think you're a great guy who already understands chess, but I'm ready to go. Okay, let's play. Some interesting side effects of the, this is going to be fast chess, by the way, of the schedule changes. Most people don't like the schedule change because it's kind of a paradox surrounding schedule changes. Whenever you say to people, the schedule is now this, the only people who hear it are the people at the old schedule. The people who are getting up at 8 in the morning are here to hear that they no longer have to. But the people who can't be there aren't there because they can't. So they're not here to say, wow, great change. Now, I'm surprised that some people in chat are saying, wow, great change. I expected everyone to say, no, getting up really early was my favorite thing ever and I live in California. Or they to say, I'm in Australia, now I only have to stay up till 11 p.m. instead of 2 a.m. or whatever the Australian time is. Hi, Clarky. So I don't think D4. I think maybe D3. What am I doing? Why did I bring my eye back? I need to play chess instead of talking. It's a challenge Chess Whiz has. So I just play d4 anyway. Let's see what's happening. I've castled kingside. That's dubious. I better get my rooks and my queen arranged, and then I'll just think about what to do. What I'm thinking about is f3, and I'm thinking about f4, and I'm thinking about bishop h6. Those are all pretty fine and dandy. I'm going to go f3. It just feels cool to have my pawns like this. In this pawn chain. I like it. I don't have to be smart. I just have to be cool. And Chess Whiz is cool. So I thought that the people who'd be really excited about the change wouldn't be on today because they can't, because they will only come after the time changes. But apparently that's not true. There are some happy people in the chat. So I'm excited about that. Another interesting side effect of the time change is that we all know the famous Zug addict who gets up right when the stream is ending. He and X-Ray LX are probably roommates. I think maybe I should save my knight. Okay, so there's a very, very short time on the clock. Look at that, only 3 seconds added. This isn't that good. I mean, come on, what am I doing with the knight? But I want to trade bishops. And I don't want some weird tactic. Oh, there wasn't a weird tactic. My rook was guarding it. So I'm wasting my time here. Knight d5, rook d2 to protect c2. This is a good spot for my queen. He can't kick my queen very easily. I don't care about your queen. You can just sit there. If you take, I'll take with knight. And I'll move this here. Now I'll take with knight. I said I would do that, but now, yeah, I'll take with knight. So now there's a bit of shift, but it's a good shift because now there's this pawn which is backwards and on an open file. So I get to target it like mad. This is actually a great position for me, I think. It's interesting, this pawn being on the same color as his bishop could be a target, and he's remaneuvering. Remaneuvering, guys. He's not just maneuvering. He's remaneuvering his bishop to hit that. However, too slow, Joe. I'm hitting you a pawn. So we'll see what happens. Okay, knight c6. Can I do it? Knight c6 with a third attacker on that pawn? No. Can't really do it. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll play knight c6. This is bad. I'm down a pawn now. He's so smart and I'm not so smart. Not so smart. That was bad. I felt like I had a good position. I want to get some computer analysis on that game, although it's going to cost me precious time on my timepiece. It's precious time on my episode. To get over 2,000 is going to be very difficult to do that when I'm spending my time analyzing. Knight c6, e5. Oh, interesting. Interesting kibitz there, I got it. I was actually worried about e6, hitting my pawn. I want to... Uh-oh. Rooks are doing kind of weird things here. What? I think he miscalculated that. My opponent proposes the take-back. I decline your proposition. LOL whoops. Take-backs are for mouse slips, not for brain slips. Nice try. Decline again. I'm declining 2 take-backs, guys. I'm not just declining 1 take-back. I'm like conglomerating these take-backs, and there should be a mass decline button. Like, decline all? I would use that right now. Okay, so I think I can win. Yeah, brain slips, no take-backs on those, because I want to win badly. I don't want to win well. I want to badly win. So being up a rook is helping me a lot. Zagatic providing some interesting information in the chat. He says, the position might not have been good. The one I was saying, this has got to be good because I got this advanced pawn and this, you know, whatever I was doing to him. His backwards e7 pawn I was targeting. Oh, look, you have to trade rooks, kind of. Please do. Normally, you wouldn't just run around chasing rooks, but when you've got an extra rook, you can do whatever you want and you'll win. So that's what I'm doing, whatever I want, which in this case is chasing rooks. So he's remaneuvering again. Wow, what a maneuverer he is. You're amazing. Check. Should I checkmate him? Let's go here and then checkmate him. Won't that be fun? I think it's going to be pretty fun to checkmate him. Okay. What are you going to move now? Oh, checkmate. Bummer. It's too bad you got checkmated instead of me. Okay, so that was a pretty bad mouse slip, or brain slip. He thought my rook had to go this way, but my cleverness, rook a3, still guarded the pawn. He had some pre-move that was not so smart. I want to analyze this game really quick. Actually, I asked the computer, hey, computer, analyze me, which is also known as the Pac-Man ghost. I'm not sure why that is. We'll find out what's going on. So 11 a.m. Pacific, which is the new broadcast time, is actually when Zug Addict is usually streaming because he often follows my shows. I'm getting up super early in broadcasting, and then he's like, okay, guys, maybe I should broadcast. And all my viewers just go over to his show, all of them. And by the way, this is a great advertisement for Zug Addict because you YouTube viewers maybe not even know what a great show he has. But he has a great show. It's great, and that's why it's a great show. So maybe you should check it out. But we'll see what happens. He's not going to stream during my stream because he's a gentleman, and that would be rude. But maybe he'll stream like before and after. I don't even know what he's going to do. But he's a real streamer. I mean, he just dedicates his life to streaming. I stream twice a week. He streams like twice a week is when he's not streaming, and then all the rest of the time he is. That's how dedicated he is. So let's find out. Let's find out what was going on in this position. So it says it's an evenish position. And then here it says it's slightly better for black. So I was wrong. I thought, oh, it's a target, and I've got an advanced pawn. It's kind of cramped, but I was wrong. Still good for black, but his best move was king f6 guarding the pawn. So this is not a good enough target. I thought, oh, it's a backwards. It's a backwards pawn, so it's a great target, but it turns out I can't hit it with enough pieces, and his king can come in here and protect the thing, and it just turns out that's not enough pressure for me to justify having a pawn on his bishop color square, having a knight for a bishop, having a target on c2, because he's got a great target right here too. He can pile up on this open file, and I can't advance very well because of this ugly pawn. It's ugly because it's bad for me. So now actually, that was a big bad move, and he's way ahead. Because of... I should have played knight c6 just because it will equalize a little better. Yeah, I thought, oh no, knight c6, that'll equalize. But it turns out knight c6 was good because it would equalize. And now he's winning because he's ahead. Well, that was anticlimactic. Guess it wasn't as good as I thought. Here comes another challenge from Flying Queen. Let's play him again. Let's do this. So Zygatic is having trouble with his keyboard. He's watching right now. And you YouTube viewers can see him. He says it's a Barry Dramstick. He streams randomly 5xx work. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Let's play the French defense against everything. No, this is serious business. That's why I always frown, guys. You ever wonder why ChessWiz is never happy? Me too. What other news is there? There's some more news, right? No, I think that's all the news. So this is an interesting position. He spent all of his moves, and that's like a lot of them, on pawns. Like only pawns. That's start menu right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawn moves. So time to scroll down. That's interesting. 6 pawn moves. Okay. What's going to come next? Maybe g4? So I should try to open the center, actually, because I'm ahead in development. This is unusual that I'm black and I'm ahead in development, but I am ahead. So c5 and e5 are my moves, I think. Because d5 hits 2 pawns, which he can just trade off. I don't get much for it. Queen e7 maybe. Queen e7 hits both these squares nicely. I want to get my knight here so that I can also hit those squares. I'll just play that because it's free. There's no charge for playing that. And now, push. I did not want his pawn to push. That would have been pretty painful. He would have a little too much center. So let's take that over. Taking it over. Dun 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 dun. ChessWiz is broadcasting. Da 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 da. Broadcasting chess, which is a really, really boring game. So it's a good thing ChessWiz is so exciting, guys, because chess is not exciting. So he's not taking, because that's the excitingness of chess, is not capturing things. So exciting. Now I'll throw this pawn up here. We'll see what happens. I don't have a dark squared bishop, so why not put everything on dark squares? It won't block the bishop I don't have. So that's great. Yeah, and now here. Well, maybe I don't even need to play that. Now you don't have c6. Oh yeah? You. So there. My opponents are trying to demoralize me, and I have multiple opponents. Oh, he's confusing me with a face. It's like a guy going like this. Hiya! Hiya! Those L's. I think you're trying something. Now you're not. I could trap that bishop, guys, but then after knight f5, I'm the one that's in trouble. Because he hits my queen, he hits my pawn, he hits my king, he hits my rook, he hits my face. It's really bad. No plan, he says. Okay, so now should I get royally forked? No. Let's move out here. I wonder who he says has no plan. Does he say I have no plan? Great. Kind of crowded, guys. It's kind of crowded here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Got to open up the king side, definitely. That's my home territory. Because I've got pawns pointing this way. Clearly. It's not that clear, but if I say it's clear, it's clearer than if I don't say it's clear. So I say it's clear. Now here. I don't know why I did that move. Poor old lady, she might die. Okay. I'm trying to get this bishop off the back rank so I can use my rook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real great. I'm going to move out here so I can have a home for my knight. He's going to boot my knight, I bet. Yeah, I could go here if he boots my knight. That might be good. Knight b8 would have been good at some point. Interesting, maybe now. Oh, that's interesting kibitz right there. Rook over. Knight b8! Undevelop! And look, I get the pawn. That was weird. That was weird. He should have... Oh, he couldn't protect the pawn. That is weird. And now my rating's going up because of Andrew Runn, who kibitz that. Thank you, Andrew Runn. Thank you for kibitzing that. And look how well I'm holding together my side of the board, which isn't actually developed. But that doesn't matter. I'm guarding everything. This is super weird. I'm low on time, though, so you do what you can. Let's push that. It's too crowded, guys. Let's get this other knight in the game. Because he can't move anywhere. Someday I might use it for something. So I might as well start now. Does he want to open the king side? He probably does. Yikes. Is he going to sacrifice here? He might do that. He's thinking of that right now. I think I'm safe here. Oh, he had a pretty good check, didn't he? He should have played that check, hitting my rook. Oh no, I could guard it with my king. Well, that was anticlimactic. Anti. Did I trap his queen? Did I trap it? No. But I shouted out, did I trap it? Something. I don't shout that every day. This is weird. It's a weird beard today. 3 seconds. Oh no, my knight. I should have looked over there. Oh no, my rook. Oh no, my king. Oh no, it's check again. This fell apart pretty fast. Maybe I should have not let it fall apart. Maybe I can invent a way to check him forever using my... Oops, he'll take that. That seems like a famous quote, doesn't it? Maybe I can invent a oops, he'll take that. Seems like that's what just happened. Guard that. Now, what are we looking at? We're down some pawns, some serious pawns here. But it's not over because there's still time on the clock. Bring the bishop around a little bit. Yeah, I'm breaking through. I'm awesome. Maybe this wasn't smart. He's got the bad bishop. Let's take that and push here. Oh, maybe that's not good either. It's a weird ending, isn't it? It's not very good for me. Nice move, but I'll check you again, and then I'll check you again, and then I'll check you again, and then I'll check you, and then King's Crusher says he's streaming now. He asks me if I fancy a dual commentary. That'd be very interesting, King's Crusher. I think something bad would happen to my king, like it would be crushed. Let's try this. Get checkmated. Do it, it's fun. Is he really streaming right now? That's interesting. Just try getting checkmated. Just try it out, see how it is. You don't know if you'll like it. I winning? That'd be weird, wouldn't it? That'd be so weird if I were winning, but maybe I'm winning. Let's do this. This is really weird. He has too many pawns. If only you didn't have so many pawns, Flying Queen, then you could win. But you have too many pawns. This is a paradox of a position. This game's weirder than the last one. But apparently, you can just lose a bunch of pawns, lose a bunch more pawns, and then win. Oh, nice move. If I take that, I lose. So I'll go here. You've flummoxed me. Oh. But now it's a draw. I think you could have won that. That was amazing. I actually didn't see that. But now it's definitely a draw. So I guess I'll draw with you, which increases my rating. So it moves me toward my goal. All right, I can't believe you're not agreeing to a draw. Let's try the handshake button. Draw. So dangerous. I have lost this kind of position before. He accepts a draw. You know, I want to look a little closely. Horde chess pays off. Thank you, Zug Addict. All my practice in horde chess is really paying off in this ending. I really want to look at this position where I'm like, oh, look, he loses because he has too many pawns. No, this move right here is brilliant. I can't check him or he takes me. I move out. He can easily rook to the first rank to defend everything. So I attack this pawn. And then here, I think that his best move is all the way down. No, I think he's okay. Check. I take this one. And then here, I think he should play... Oh, you guys know what he should do? He should push his pawn. Ha ha! And I can't stop it because he has too many pawns. If I do anything, he promotes. So yeah, you should have pushed this pawn, Flying Queen. You could have won. And when he says, I'm pretty sure I was winning, frown, I should frown back to him as a kind of like commiserating frown. That's what that is. Let me look that up. I'm looking up the word commiserate. Define commiserate. And I can't spell it, so I'll just look up something that's spelled like commiserate. Express or feel sympathy, pity, or sympathize. That's exactly what I'm doing for you, Flying Queen. I'm so sorry that you could have won that game. So sorry. So King's Crusher is streaming right now. Yep, D7 was the amazing win. Streaming right now. Is that true? Let's find out. Twitch.tv/King's Crusher. Are you streaming King's Crusher? He is. And he has fewer viewers than me. That's not even fair. Because King's Crusher is a way better player than I am. Way, 1 minute, 3 seconds at it. Way better. I mean, like way. Like, okay, so here's Chessman's level, okay? If you were to put King's Crusher's level on the screen, you would need to scale Chesswiz down in order to get it on the screen, because otherwise it'd be like, you know, the size of the Empire State Building. So you move this down, you're like, oh wow, you're in the basement. No way, you're underneath the Earth. It's like the distance from underneath the Earth to Alpha Centauri. That's the difference, and I assume Alpha Centauri is above me right now, because if it's below, then my graph is all wrong, which happens to me sometimes. Okay, let's play the real French defense, because I'm going to show Garaja what life's all about. In his Garaja. You're on camera. You know what they do on Candid Camera, right? They're like, you're on Candid Camera. Okay, so I'm moving my bishop. Do I take? No. Do I take? No. Take. I can do both, I think. I'm so not very good at openings, because everybody would know this opening if they play the French, and all I do is play the French, so therefore I should know this opening, but I don't. http://twitch.tv/chessquiz. So, surprise to him. Oh, it's his turn too. An advanced move, huh? That's very advanced. So this is really weird, guys. He's guarding c5 so hard, I can't even attack it. Maybe knight d7 and then c5. No, that won't work. Maybe a5. Yeah, a5. That feels great. a5 is the move. He's gonna play queen g4. So let's not lose these pawns over here. I don't like losing pawns, but maybe I should just lose them. Yeah, I'll lose them. Take my pawns. I decided to lose them, so you should take them. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time deciding. Take. Should we trade rooks in the weirdest way possible? Let's do that. What is going on? Maybe knight f5. It guards my pawn and he can't drive it away. Sure. And look, that d-pawn now has 2 attackers on it. This is a weird opening. I don't know what happened in this opening. But it got weird now. It's really weird. Yeah, so you attack that. I'm actually just going to create holes in my position, like Swiss cheese, because then I don't lose anything right away. Take that this way, just to keep my center kind of central. Who needs castling? That's my next move. Because b4 can't be guarded. Very well. Now I'm taking b4. He's castled. Not that it matters. Now c5. Now I can bring out my knight. I don't mind that you just attacked me. We're friends. We're still friends. Move that knight and see what happens. You should move this. Okay, so now I should take that. I was thinking about taking the knight, but it just didn't look right. It looked kind of wrong. Okay, so you're guarding that. Now I'm moving here. Still developing. It's kind of weird. I'm not casting and I never will. But I've always got queen here to fix my king side a little bit better. I have 6 pawns and he has 5, so this is still okay. You know, I've also got pawn up, which is an interesting choice. Oh, I'm so low on time. I need to be quicker. Let's offer this trade. That'll simplify a little bit. If he takes my h-pawn, yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm just ahead of pawn. This is more like it. Look at that. I'm going to win the e-pawn also. This is fantastic. This looks good. Opposite color bishops? No, he fixed his pawns. But now I take this. Opposite color bishops now. Now I take this because it fixes my pawn so well. And we're definitely looking at opposite color bishops, but check that out. Check that out. Check. I checked it with a check. And now he's in check. So, check. Okay, this is pain for him. Oh, too bad. You just got the opposite color bishops. Now you're missing a rook. Opposite color bishops are often a draw, but you have to watch out for diagonal checks that you can't block because your bishop's on the wrong color. Happens all the time. Whew. So now it's rook against bishop. Well, that's advantage for rook in my opinion. So let's go promote something. How about a pawn? Are you going to trap my rook? No, because I'm escaping. Not that you ever could, but now you really can't. And you never could. I'm promoting something. How obnoxious can you be? Why don't I just promote 2 things at once? Pretty obnoxious. Turns out you can really be obnoxious. If you maximize your obnoxiousness, you can be maximally obnoxious. Which is pretty obnoxious. I think an extra queen will help. Check. Oh, you took my pawn. I resign. Why is he playing? Why are you playing chess? This isn't chess. Huh. I have 30 seconds. What should I do? I only have a queen and rook against 3 pawns. What if he promotes all 3 pawns? Then he'll have 3 queens. Then he could take one of my rooks with the queen, one of my queens with the queen, and then I'd have a queen, no queen. He'd have a queen. He'd checkmate me. Oh, it'd be so hard. I hope he doesn't promote all his pawns. He's trying to stalemate himself. Keep working. It hasn't happened yet, but that doesn't mean it won't. It could happen. Oh, it's getting unlikely. Unlikelier and unlikelier. A couple more checks here, and you will be in checkmate. Checkmate. Good game, Garaja. Good game. I want to know what the analysis is about that opening, because clearly something went wrong somewhere in there. I mean, right around about here. You've got to say this is not an opening right here. I mean, it's only move 10, so we should be in an opening. But this is not an opening. Computer analysis in progress. Did you guys know there's such a thing as an anti-shoutout where you actually tell the person that they're not commendable? Well, I'm about to give an anti-shoutout. And a shoutout is like telling someone he's commendable in public, but let me tell you who gets an anti-shout out right now. Anti-shout out to XRayLX, because he said in the chat, I'm not getting a shout out, so I'm leaving. So I'm going to boost him out the door. Boost. I'm going to boost him out the door with my boost. Sorry, I'm booting him out with my boot. With my anti-shout-out. So goodbye, XRayLX, and I'll be okay if I never see you again, because I can't even pronounce Honkenstahlen, so why would you even hang around? I'm only joking, of course. I love you, X-Ray, and that's why I'm talking about you during the computer analysis. You notice I wasn't talking about Fianchetto123? You know why? He never watches anymore! Because I booted him. So, only I remain an X-Ray, I suppose. So what? When do we get the analysis? The spinner is spinning. Guys, guess what? My spinner is spinning. This is so exciting. Do you have a spinner? Well, I have a spinner. I'm streaming my spinner. It's streaming right now. Guess how many people are watching my spinner? 56 people are watching it go around and around and around. It's kind of cool. I mean, this is probably the most watched spinner right now. At least tied for first. There's probably some other spinner that also has exactly 56, but I'm tied for first. That's something. Oh, advantage black to the floor. I guess that's why he's named himself Garaja, because the analysis went down into his Garaja down there. So it actually says it's kind of balanced. But where's the first mistake? Bishop b2. That's the first mistake? No. The first mistake is a3. No, that's not a mistake. That's the name of the opening. The winnower. The winnower. Bishop a5. I knew it was called the winnower, by the way. I know that because I'm a chess player. So this actually says great for white, great for white, great for white, great for white. Even, Steven. Look at that, down to 0. So apparently you shouldn't go after my pawn. But it doesn't make another recommendation because it's not smart. And then, great for black after bishop b2. The best move is knight a4. So interesting, a5 was like, oh, good idea. A5, and then h5, of course. And then some trays and things, and some things and trays, and some what? So did I just give up a piece? Yeah. Oh, but then he gave up a piece, of course, right? Because why would he save his knight here? He wouldn't, because he'd lose his rook. It's pinned. And then some things happen. And the computer concludes with this position, which is totally drawn, which is why there's a hanging bishop on the board and it stops its analysis. Wow. Thanks, computer. Thanks. I should go find King's Crusher, but why would I do that? My rating's not 2,000 yet. What is my rating now? Getting closer. 1859. That's not high enough. Kyriakos wants to play. Okay, let's play one of those. Let's play with you. I would have played you again, Flying Queen, but I just played you twice. Once. So, twice, right? One time you pre-moved a hanging move, and then the second time was a draw. I'm going to close this up. This time I'm definitely going to play f4. I'm not going to wait. Let me get that f4 in there, because I didn't get f4 before. Okay. I have to move my bishop eventually. Not here, because it would just get Noah's-arced. Why can't I just play d4 also? Why can't I have all the things? In this case, space. I think I can. I think I can do that. Half of the episode is already used up. Bishop here seems good. I like this f4 pawn. I shouldn't, but I do. I do things I shouldn't on a regular basis. So that's not unusual. With this pawn, I have 3 choices. Take his pawn, don't take his pawn, or push my pawn. And my decision is don't take, because then the f-pawn would look lame. Don't leave it, because then the f-pawn would look lame. That means push it. And now, should I take his knight? I have 3 choices. Take his knight, don't take his knight, or push my knight. Nope, that's not an option. Great. My options are so limited. Comment in chat. You might stand a chance against King's Crusher in Horde. I totally disagree. I think I would crush King's Crusher, and I wouldn't even have a king to do it. I'd just crush him with my pawns. King's Crusher would lose to me in Horde. I am a Horde whiz, and that's why even Zugatic lost. In the show match. Episode 100 and something. Block that with a pawn. I seem to be ahead an extra pawn. I seem to be castling kingside because, oh, I seem to be skewering him. I seem to be skewering you. It's interesting. I seem to be taking a rook for free, or for the exchange. Now I'll castle this way. And I'm castling this way because it's safer. Normally, I would consider the other way. Right? I like to consider it anyway. But I'm trying to be safe. That looks like a good place for my knight. It wasn't. Wasn't that good. I mean, it's okay, but it's not that great. What's happening? I don't understand this chess position. It's all happening so fast. Whoosh, and he was gone. Fork. I'm forking, defending my knight and attacking your queen. That's definitely a fork. Wow, nice knight. Here, pinning it. And now here, defending everything. Hey, I could have taken that knight for free. Oh, I still can. Okay, then I will. Now I'm really winning. I have navigated the woods from being kind of ahead to being way ahead. Great navigation, Chess Whiz. Great job. You've got so many wins in a row. The only game you didn't win is the one against Flying Queen where you should have lost, so you should feel like you won because I'm forking his rook and his queen now, so you better trade queens with me. Wow, this guy doesn't listen. He does listen, actually. He's listening to the show right now, so I should say nice things. Kyriakos, I like your hair today. It's very, very, very much like it's attached to your head, and I like that. Checkmate! Good game. Good game. Thanks for improving my rating. It's cruising right up there, and now it's already... I like to check my rating after every game. It's not 1859. It's plus 10 to that, so I'll work on that. Soon I'll know what 1859 plus 10 is. I've received another challenge from Flying Queen, and he really says play me. Look. He actually says play me. Flying Queen chess, play me. Wow, chess was very good, crazy. What? I'm just beating some scrubs right now. They're not even rated 2,000 like I'm about to be, so just wait. When I'm over 2,000, then I'll really be good. 2,000's not much. I mean, the other streamers on LeechChess.org, the ones who have big ratings, I'm just going to keep playing knight c3. It's working for me. And bishop b5. They have streams like where their goal is like trying to reach 2,500 again. That's what Blitz stream was just doing. That amazing French streamer. I'm not moving my knight. Nice try. He was like regaining 2,500. If I named my stream that, I would probably boot it off the show because I'll never regain 2,500. I won't even gain it in the first place. I boot it off my own show. I would boot myself off my own show. That's how bad it is. Knight back. So I don't know about d4. I mean, what am I even playing here? But f3 once again. F3. I lost my last game. Well, I won my last game because he blundered his rook. So this looks like the same game again. Except look, my bishop is somewhere different. So that's different. What do you guys think about bishop h6? I don't like it. So I'll play it. So I'm actually going to do the same moves here. The same moves. The difference is I did him a lot quicker. He doesn't have his b5 in. That's the start menu again. Shift key is awfully near start for me because the start key is caps lock on my keyboard. Yeah, you like that little turnaround where I said I don't like it and then I played it? I said I don't like bishop h6 and then I played bishop h6. That was humor right there. Every now and then you find humor on Chess with TV, and that was humor. So I hope you laughed. Otherwise it was a waste of humor. I'm wasting my humor on you! Do you think I'm going to sit here and just... and you're not even laughing? Yeah, that happens. It's a waste. Not everything in life is not wasted. For example, my humor. So push, take. I think if he pushes and I take, he's got isolated d-pawn. I really think that. I really think. So he's going to recapture with pawn, but then he's... Yep. Let's get out of that pin. I think I'm still alive. Getting a little low on time, though. So once again, I like this. I think I'll lose my d-pawn. That's terrible. Guess I'll save my d-pawn. Oh, this is so sad. That was a good spot for my knight. I guess I'll go f4. Reasonable. That's the weakness here, is the d pawn's not guarded, and his bishop eventually attacks it. Look what he did. He's like, okay, I'm a bishop, and I'm still opening the start menu. Bishop, 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 got your pawn. That's actually what he did with his bishop. If you think back to the beginning of the game, and even before that, the bishop came from over here, then it went over here, and then it went, yeah, in that S shape. Reverse S, mirrored S. What's he thinking about now? What's he going to have for breakfast? You can use right-click to draw arrows. Oh, nice. I'll do that. And I won't keep opening the start menu. Jay Chosen wants to know the value of pawns. Well, it depends on who you are. Am I trapping your rook? That would be fun. I think I'd like to trap your rook now. Do you mind? Because I'm going to. I'm not trapping it. Ah, it's so disappointing. How do I trap it? A5 was bad. Thanks. What is the value of pawns? I don't know. Look at it this way. You can only win one chess game with a pawn. So what is it really worth? Oh, okay, I found a good move. Don't tell flying queen, but my move is here and then here. Meanwhile, I'm going to be hitting here, and I'm going to be threatening. Oh, I'm out of time. Oh, I just about ran out of time explaining my brilliancy to you. Hope he lets me checkmate him in 3 seconds. What's he going to do to stop the checkmate? I don't think that works. I have 3 attackers, so this should be good. If I calculate it correctly here. I'm still trying to checkmate him. Back rank checkmate danger. So what are we looking at now? Who has more pawns? 6 pawns to 4. Yes! ChessWiz survived! Now if I check here, do I win? Take, king up? Might not win. Oh, so close to running out of time. So close. I had 0 again. Queen A1 check wins the queen. Queen A1 check wins the queen. Really? Queen A1 check wins the queen? I don't see that. You're kibbits and crazies. I didn't see my F3 pawn. That was a problem. Oh, yes, this will work. This will work. 5 pawns to 4. Counter check. Oh, no, it's 4 pawns to 4. I'm a doofus. He's probably going to win now because he has a passed pawn and I don't. What can I do to not lose here? Advance my pawns. That'll help. And then maybe at the right time I'll push here. He takes and I push him on 3rd rank. Yeah, so he's going to run for it over there. And I can't do anything. Now he's on the 4th rank. Oh, this. I blew this endgame like a Kleenex. Here. He adds me time. He must be pretty confident right now. I should have done. I might be okay. I memorized all how to play these endings, but I have an extra pawn, so that could change things. It's not changing things. He wins now. And he knows how too, which is bad. He knows how to win. Maybe if I move enough, he'll faint. He could have a heart attack here. I resign. I don't want to lose to you anymore. Okay, I'm not losing. Guys, I'm not losing. I'm not even playing. How can I lose if I'm not playing? Clearly, I'm not losing. I want to see that pawn ending because I actually think right here. Right here, maybe I should have just pushed here. If he doesn't take, I push again and I have a winning position. So he has to take me. Then I push here and he can't stop it. So he might as well try to promote. So then here and he pushes and here, promote and here. Yeah, I can win. I can win with this move. This makes me angry. I'm angry in my face. My face is angry. Well, only I could time travel. I would go back in time. Laura Evan thinks that casual would be a good idea. That's not going to get me over 2,000 very quickly. Of course, neither will losing, but let's go play more chess. Let's go play random side. So I don't think I'm going to make it over 2,000. Like most of ChessWiz's goals, like most of my objectives, I have not reached them. You might notice every now and then on my stream, I'm like, okay, this time, here's my goal. And I don't reach it by the end of the episode. In fact, I don't even mention it by the episode. I watch the episode later. I'm like, wait a minute. I totally forgot about that goal that I had that I didn't accomplish. So this time, I'm going to mention the fact that I'm not achieving my goal. I'm reformed. Being reformed is like when you're Grand Prix. No, knight c3. That's all I play. But now I'm doing it against Jaksha, which is totally different. Now here. Why not? I'm reformed. How do you become reformed? Well, first you have to be formed. And then you get formed again. Get it? Reformed? Wow, ChessWiz is so funny. I want to watch ChessWiz TV. I actually do. Did you guys know that I watch ChessWiz TV? Look at this. Guys, I'll show you. It's great. You'll love it. You'll watch ChessWiz TV when you see that ChessWiz watches ChessWiz TV. Ready? ChessWiz TV being watched by ChessWiz TV. Mind blown. No, really, this iPad is watching ChessWiz TV right now, and I'm running out of chess in my chess game, but as you can see, there's a huge dent in this iPad, which is how ChessWiz gets his iPad. First he gets him, then he dents him. So I dented it like crazy, and then I watch ChessWiz TV with it because it still works for that. I kind of broke part of it, but the ChessWiz TV part works great. So what I do is I watch myself, and that way I can be like, wow, my show's getting kind of boring. I'm looking over there. Oh, it looks boring. So then I, kick it up a notch. That's what I do. And then that's why the notch keeps getting kicked up, guys. It's because I'm watching myself like a hawk. So how do I win this game? I think f5 would be pretty exciting. Eventually, not now. I just mean soon, like eventually. Take. Like soon I'll play it, right? f5 would be really exciting. Oh, I spent all my time explaining my iPad. Now I'm out of time. Okay, so apparently you can just throw away your center and you're still playing chess afterward. So his pawn is isolated. Isn't that cool, guys? I think that's pretty cool. Now I can take it for free. So I will. Thanks for the pawn, Jaksha. Not sure that was a forced line, but it worked. Doesn't have to be forced if he does it, you know what I mean? Who's better, Zug Addict or ChessWiz? Well, the chess player, it just depends on if you're playing Horde chess or not. Here's how you can tell who's better. Are you playing Horde chess? No? Then Zug Addict is better. Otherwise, yes. I mean, otherwise, ChessWiz. Otherwise, logic. Otherwise, logic fail. Otherwise, take that pawn. Yeah, Zug Addict is a lot better. He's a national master, right, Zug Addict? And I'm no national master. I'm just an international grandmaster with an internet connection. Did you know you can say anything on the internet? There's no rule that says you have to tell the truth on the internet, so watch out when you're on the internet. Not everyone tells the truth. That's what I do. I watch out. I always follow my own advice. I'm watching out right now, and I'm not a national master. Oh, bishop c1 seems brilliant. Oh, I still lose the pawn. That's too bad. Then the pawns will be tied up. No. I'm not taking that either. I'm running out of time instead. I'd rather run out of time than take you. Check me. Check me, Jaksha. You took my pawn, so check me now. Rook of 8, check. Let's trade rooks. Draw. It's probably a draw, but look, he's higher rated, so I'll get points. Yes. I love drawing against higher rated people, and I hate drawing against lower rated people. In fact, when people offer me a draw, I don't even look at the chess position. I just look at the rating. I say, okay, I want a draw. I'm just kidding. When Flying Queen offers a draw, I look at the position. I say, why are you offering a draw, Flying Queen? You're totally lost. He's trying to confuse me because I have 4 seconds. Does he not know he's playing ChessWiz? The Wiz of chess? Who never runs out of time. He just goes down to 0 and then suddenly he has more time again? That's kind of how I manage my clock. We just don't manage it till it's 0, then move. That's my management style. I wonder if there's any tactic here where he can win something amazing. That's what I wonder. Still alive. Ooh, 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 ooh. Still alive. Now it's knight against knight. Whose knight will be better? Mine. Jay Chosen says, can we play a quick 5-minute game? Why wouldn't we play a quick 1 + 3 minute game? Seems better in every way. Jay Chosen. I mean, clearly you've chosen Jay, so you should also choose a 1 + 3 minute game. Let's trap your king out. I wonder if knight there is good. I bet it is. I bet I can win with knight there. Of course, there is that move, isn't there? But I don't even care, because I got my knight there. It rhymes. Here, his knight's kind of going nowhere. Or there, his knight's going there. Now I go up, like the British pound. Okay. Don't have time to stop you. That's too bad. See if I have time to stop you. I do have time. No, I don't. Oh, I don't have time to stop you. That's stupid. That's really stupid. I should click this button now. That was stupid. I thought I would have time, but I didn't count very well. He wants a rematch. I want to analyze my chess. I want to see why I fail again. I want to see what I could do better. So maybe I shouldn't have been like knight f5 is so awesome, because my knight right here is guarding these important squares. My knight right here is not. Of course, I can still survive with this move. But survive is the key word. He protects his pawn, maybe. And then my knight is tied to guarding this, and my king is not doing anything and is also trapped out because I can't go here or here. There's the analysis to tell me how stupid I am. Black winning here. Well, that's interesting. Draw, 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 draw. Let's look at the line. Blah. Black winning. That's weird. White winning. That's great. And then I started to lose it, right, with knight f5. Yeah, all I need is the line. I don't need the actual moves. Laura Evan wants more casual games. No. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to join it just so I can abort it. Just so I can leave. Take that, Laura Evan. I'm not really as much of a jerk as I seem. I'm only a jerk on the internet, guys. Meet me in person. You'll be like, wow, this guy actually isn't a jerk. Wow. It's true. But on the internet I am. And unfortunately, ChessBiz TV is on the internet, so it makes me very jerk-like. But you have to live with that. I want to play the Exchange French and Castle Queenside. I'm going to do a whole episode on the Exchange French, Castle, and Queenside. Stay tuned for that. So I think Bishop G5 is good with Castle and Queenside. I think so. He doesn't even see it coming. Look, bishop out. Nope. Now my pawns advance. He doesn't know I'm going to castle queenside. We should be internet friends, according to Kaffer John. That's interesting. Do you make friends with jerks? I read a comic strip the other day. It was like, meet my friend so-and-so. And then the so-and-so was a jerk. I was like, wait a minute. Why is he your friend? Why do you hang out with people who are jerks? I don't know. I try to stay away from myself for that exact reason. Is he going to castle queenside? No. Are you going to castle queenside? That's crazy. Why would you castle queenside when I'm castling queenside? You're crazy, chess game 81. That's interesting because 9 times 9 is 81. And that's not interesting because chessboards are not 9 squares by 9 squares. So 81 is the wrong number of squares on the chessboard. So I'll ask him, why 81? Why 81? I typed 71 because I don't know where the numbers are on my keyboard. Look at my keyboard, guys. There's no numbers on it. It's all blank. So of course I would type 71. In fact, you're lucky I typed anything at all. Lucky I didn't just press that key, which reboots the computer. I try not to press that one. Okay, he's kingside. Let's just checkmate him. Checkmate, right? Not the best way to checkmate him. I mean, I don't want to checkmate him the wrong way. I want to be smart about this. That would be a real shame if I checkmated him the wrong way. Let's bring more pawns up. Everything's good. Guard that some more. He can take this one, but I dare say he would be in danger if he did. Take it. Opening up some things here is probably not the best sequence of moves. This isn't particularly awesome. It's just kind of awesome. I want to make sure I can checkmate him. Jay Chosen needs help challenging people. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you think you can just take my knight like that? Kind of rude. Slow down, hold your horses. This is danger for me. I should not have captured that way. Oh no, oh no. He's coming in on my file. That's my file. Stay off of my file, man. Take you. And here, I guess. Now I've got two attackers on the bishop. His knight's so strong. He's got a better position. I don't know how this happened. I'm sure I was winning. Guess I'll take that. 6 seconds left. That's plenty of time. Rook up. That's an awesome rook, but the downside is it's not an awesome knight. Oh, I miscalculated the number of attackers on f4. I counted to 1 and I stopped, but the answer was 2. I'm in trouble now. Should I give up? Why would I lose to somebody rated as low as Chess Game 81? Doesn't make any sense. I should win. Okay, I'll win. How will I do that? By running out of time, I think. That's my plan. Good work. I only have 2 pieces left, so it's going to be one or the other when it comes to checkmate. I will either checkmate him with my queen or my rook. I don't plan to promote any pawns. He's interesting, you know, if he takes this, then I'll checkmate him. Now if he takes this, then I'll checkmate him. Oh, except I won't. No, I won't checkmate him. Oh, I'm out of time. Good, because I didn't know where to move. I don't want to play with you. I want to play with Jay Chosen because he's a nice guy. Did he challenge me? Jay Chosen chess. What? 1 minute and 180 seconds to move? No. Players, and then I'll type Jay Chosen chess. Oh, look, there's also Jay Chosen. Hey, Jay Chosen, did you know that you have 2 accounts? And this one's not an account. It's completely not an account. So I'm going to look at this one now, which has played 1 game. So that's a lot more than 0 games, but it's still not very many. Final game of the show. I'm sorry, Jay Chosen. You're going to have to tune in on Thursday at, this is so hard to say, 6 p.m. GMT, and then we'll play then, because we're not playing right now. 180 seconds added a move was too many. Let's play the double queen pawn. So this is one final game against flying queen. His queen never stops flying. You notice that, guys? It just keeps flying. Let's play the Slav defense. It's pretty fun. And this is the final game of the cast because we're going over because we love chess. Bishop. Trap my own bishop in, right? No, let's bring out my bishop like a man. Men bring out their bishops. Interesting question. Did the stream die? No, Adnarak, you died. You died and went to the land of no stream. So sad. 1 + 3 minutes. Look at this. Jay Chosen did 180 seconds because 3 minutes is 180 seconds. You fail. And Adnarak needs to slap his router. Life is so exciting. I hope that your real life is as exciting as ChessWhiz TV. It'd be kind of disappointing if ChessWhiz TV was more exciting than your actual life. That would be... I'd feel bad for you, actually, then, if that were true. And I don't feel bad for people very often because I have this defect, this personality defect that keeps me from feeling empathy. I learned that word in my later years. I was an old man when I learned the word empathy because it just didn't resonate with me. Like, what's empathy and why do I need that? Well, I didn't, it turns out. So I get along just fine without it. Unless You need to slap your router. Then you can have some of my empathy. But I don't have much, so don't take it all. What should I do? I think rook here seems good. Eventually I'll castle. But with this open line over here, what's the hurry? Don't need to trade. Should I just attack him? Because I have an open file. There's an open file over there. It's his fault it's over there. He opened it up, but I came in like a wrecking ball, and your empathy, I took it all. Wow, Admirak, you're so poetic. Oh, did I say poetic? I meant pathetic. Oh, no, I meant poetic. Sorry, I got confused. It's poetic. You're poetic. Definitely. So I'm opening up the center while my king is in the center. This is a definite no-no. I should not be playing e6 while my king is on e8. Because even if it doesn't look dangerous, even if he's got a bishop on e1, it's still the wrong thing to do to open up the center when your king is in the center. So I'm leaving the center right now. It's going to help. Now I have only an isolated d-pawn. Knight c4 looks nice. He's gonna, what's he gonna do? Attack my isolated pawn like a fiend. I'm using my isolated pawn as an anchor. This is going pretty well. Now I can't take you, but also you can't take me, so that's, now I'm out of the pin for the win. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, oh, this is bad for you. That was pinned. Take this now. Oh no, 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 that's guarded. No, it's guarded. No, it's not. It isn't unguarded. It's you thought that was unguarded, but it's not. It's guarded. No. I feel like forking you. It's not a real fork, but I just feel like it, you know? Fork! Fork to you! I would say fork you, but that would not be appropriate for Chess with TV. Hmm. 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 Well, I have left one bishop, and he has one rook. My bishop looks good now. I learned to say rook from Blitzstream. It's hard to pronounce, but with Blitzstream's help, I've done it. My rook. Oh, I'm in check. Keep checking me. It'd be great. Keep checking me. Keep checking me. Don't stop. Never stop checking. Maybe I'm okay here. Maybe I am okay. Maybe I'm not okay. Maybe I am. Yes, he says. Why does he say yes? I'll say no. Oh, it says hi. That's a lot like no. I meant to say no, but I wrote hi instead. It happens all the time, guys. This happens to you too, I'm sure of it, if you use Colmac. I'll show you what I'm talking about, even though we're late and the stream should be over by now. I'll show you later what I'm talking about. What's going to happen in this ending? Because I'm going to put the pressure on you. All you have is a rook, and I have a bishop, man. What are you even going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Hold still, I guess. I don't want his king coming in. I have 13 of something. Oh, years. I have 13 years old. That's a lot of years that I have. Thanks, chat, for telling me that. I'm coming for you. LOL, LLL. BC3. Oh, I'll play that now. Don't move king f3, 6, whatever. Or I'll play BC3. I'm going to win. I'm going to win you a chess game. Watch this. Take that way, of course. And then guard. I'm going to win. LOL. Yep. Go for that pawn. Oh, it's guarded. Too bad. Go for that bishop. Oh, he gave up. Go for that bishop. Go for that pawn. Go for that. No, didn't work. Oh. I think I can win. White offers draw. Try offering a draw after I have failed to win. Oh, it's a wrong color bishop corner. That's obnoxious. It's going to make it really hard to win, isn't it? I can't win. You so pinned. I can't win though. Even if I win his pawns, I can't win. Maybe he'll not realize that. Maybe he'll resign. Hope so. Zwitch says it's a draw. I know Zwitch, get on my chat. I already know that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get the king back. Oh, interesting idea. Interesting idea. If I get my king to this corner, then I can win. So maybe I should do that. Oh, I'm in stalemate. Good game. Stop guarding that stupid thing. How am I supposed to win? Okay, so this is my chance. This is my chance. My king is going for it. Check. Oh, he's going to lose this now. Oh, this is pathetic. How do we play such bad chess? He had the draw. All he had to do was walk his king this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, and I can never win because my bishop can never get him out of this corner because it's a black square bishop and it's a white square, and my pawn can't get up there. My king can't get him out. He could have drawn that game, I think. But now, with our endgame expertise, oh great, I still can't win. How obnoxious, that whole rant, and I can't win. I'm ranting so hard. Face bomb. Face bomb. And it's a draw. At least my rating will go up. Great draw. I don't want to see the analysis. I don't want to see the computer analysis on that game because it went like this. Whoa, black, whoa, white wins. Whoa, black, whoa, white win. Black, whoa, black. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw. No, black win. No, it's a draw. It's a draw. White win. No, it's a draw. Never mind. It's a draw. That was the analysis for you. Okay, that was a crazy draw, says Flying Queen. So you guys want to know why I said hi instead of no? I meant to say no when I said hi. It's because of this website, colemac.com. This is a keyboard layout that I use, and my keyboard is set up like this. So look, I went to type no. There's the N and there's the O. So I put my hand like this. Get ready for no. Here comes the no. Rock on. And then I was off to one space off the side. So that's my N. I'm one off to the left. And then there's my I. Should be an O. See? So that's why I wrote hi. Now you know. And whenever I do this, it means no, hi. Because I don't know which one it means. And that's why I wrote hi. So I hope that makes sense to you. And if you guys want to confuse yourselves, you can visit colemak.com also and never be productive again. That sounds nice. So important announcement is we're changing the schedule from Tuesday and Saturday to Tuesday and Thursday. Same amount of Chess with TV at a different time. We're also bumping the show later by 3 hours. So instead of 3 p.m. GMT, it's 6 p.m. GMT, which is 7 p.m. UTC because of daylight savings time. So it's now 2 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Pacific. You are confused. Next episode's going to be so fun. It's going to be like this episode will be even better because it'll be episode 132, which will be great. I'm excited. This has been Chess with TV. Thanks for watching.